I will ensure that the future of crypto and the future of Bitcoin will be made in the USA.
With Bitcoin again climbing above $100,000 per coin and the largest financial economy in the world now pro crypto and championing made in America crypto projects.
You said that you'd like crypto to have a more prominent space in America.
If we don't do it, China's going to do it. China's going to do it anyway. But if we don't do it, China's doing it. So we might as well be at the forefront.
Here are 6 crypto coins, which are global yet made in the United States, with a massive potential in 2025. You will not believe the last one. Watch till the end.
Another one you like is Ripple. You said it is the coin to be looking at right now.
Coin number 6, or first coin on today's list, is Ripple XRP. They're seeing incredible growth in 2025, and there's really 2 big reasons why. Number 1, Ripple is made in America. They have ties. They are meeting with President Trump and his cabinet. XRP's use case is primarily for payments, cross-border payments, but they have recently gotten into stablecoins and DeFi, which is huge, as well as being one of the only coins 100% cleared by the SEC. And in 2025, we're seeing the interest to back that up. Spot volume and investment flows into XRP rise sharply, so exchange volume remains healthy, but also XRP-based investment products also are attracting strong inflows, with year-to-date totals reaching 214 million, nearly overtaking global Ethereum funds. Ripple also now has a stablecoin which is attracting incredible growth, and we also know the Bank of America is only using XRP for all their transactions. At least they're testing it right now.
Okay, so Ripple actually was the second largest coin prior to the SEC's investigation of them. They did this really weird lawsuit against them. And basically, the Ripple's going to be the track that everything's going to be running on in the future. So they created their own stable coin right now.
Okay.
And Bank of America, like I said, they were doing 100% of their internal transactions. They've got 83 different patents on it. And there's some incredible stuff that's going to be coming out. So
really the only downside to XRP, in my view, is that it's already so large. The market cap, or it's the 4th largest coin in existence by market cap, which just means it takes so much more money to move the asset. It's a large ocean, meaning it takes a lot of water, new water, to make a bigger wave. But on the other hand, that also comes with security, less risk, as opposed to some of these lower cap altcoins, which comes with more opportunity, but also more risk. Next coin on today's list, a lower cap altcoin that I like, that is made in America, Propy, and their Pro token. Propy is essentially tokenizing the real estate market, real estate on-chain, and the reason that I like them, in full disclosure, I'm a Pro holder, they're a long-term partner of the channel, but I really like how they're fully US licensed, title and escrow closing in fiat, BTC, or Pro, with over 4 billion transactions already to date, meaning people are using them, and they're also supported by Coinbase. I think the numbers sort of speak for themselves, but just looking at the most recent data, Propy has just released their Q1 2025 in review. I want to share with you the actual data, but I loved the 60-second clip from CEO Natalia explaining how Propy has product market fit.
It's really finding the utility for the end user. So we were able to automate the real estate transaction closing so that the consumer who is buying a property doesn't even have to know what's on the back end. Is it a TCP/IP protocol or a blockchain protocol? It's a very user-friendly experience, 24/7 transparency in the transaction, a lot of savings on time and costs. But now, with the crypto administration being so friendly to blockchain intervention, we are eager to collaborate with regulators and institutional players. I think it will be critical for mass adoption and blockchain records and smart contract settlements to become a standard initially in the United States and then potentially globally. So we had a number of conversations with policymakers and regulators in DC starting earlier this year, and they're continuing almost on a daily basis.
So Propy is global, but made in America. They had a huge Q1 2025, and Propy didn't just set records, we set a new standard for real estate. They just introduced BTC-backed real estate loans, completed Hawaii's first on-chain property sale, surpassed over 300,000 Propy keys minted. This was all Q1 of this year, and continued to certify hundreds of agents in blockchain transactions. Again, all this is verifiable. We see a historic on-chain real estate sale in Hawaii, all on the blockchain. If anybody has Bitcoin and you don't want to sell your Bitcoin, but you want to buy property, they provide 100% crypto-backed real estate loans. And I loved this. I loved this commercial campaign, which got global attention, millions of views, and really appealed to millennials, Gen Z, and even the traditional system.
Something makes us want to get together.
I will link that full commercial down below. It's already gotten millions of views. And that brings us to the next coin on today's list, 100% made in America, Ando Finance. Ando is tokenizing the US and global, but primarily starting with the US, financial markets. So Wall Street 2.0, they're institutional grade finance on chain for everyone, meaning they're bringing finance on chain. And pro tip, look for the crypto coins, number one, that are not only made in America, but two, and really even more important, actually being used, actually having product market fit. And we know this if we're seeing actual use. Well, just in, both Chainlink and Ando powered JP Morgan's bold move into tokenized finance. Essentially what that means is $4 trillion asset manager JP Morgan Chase settles its first transaction on a public blockchain using Chainlink and Ando to move tokenized treasuries. The largest bank in America chose the two blockchains they want to use. And in this direct message from Ando founder Nathan Allman, he says,
"Yeah, we're very excited to announce that we completed a transaction where an investor using a tokenized deposit on JP Morgan's permissioned blockchain ledger was able to subscribe atomically to a tokenized treasuries product OUSG on Ando chain, on the first real testnet transaction for Ando chain. And so this is the first time ever that you can go 24/7, 365 from a tokenized bank deposit to a tokenized treasury. And it really starts to break down the barriers between the innovation that's been happening in the public blockchain ecosystem with what the banks like JP Morgan have been doing.
And it is also for that reason that next coin on today's list, made in America, is Chainlink. I mean, you can see all the different blockchain protocols and projects that Chainlink is working with. They really are one of the backbones of blockchain. We see that in the numbers. And there's never been a more clear signal that TradFi, traditional finance, is getting into crypto, and Chainlink will be that connector.
Right now, this is the year. This is the year everything is happening. I think it's this year or next year, actually.
I like that.
But yeah, I would have seen it.